All right, everyone. Hello. Let's get ready to do some math. And I'm going to show you a math tool that we use a lot. So here it is. Oh, do you remember this thing? It is called the number rack, or some people might call it the reckon rack. And on it, we have beads. What do you notice on there? We don't just have red beads. We have red beads and white beads. What else? There are how many red beads? On the top row, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How about on the bottom row? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my gosh, same amount top and bottom. The white beads, there are 5 on the top. How many on the bottom? 5. Oh my gosh, you guys, there are 5s everywhere on this thing. There's also, if I look at the top row, how many total beads are on that top row? Say it out loud. You got it? Yeah? Good job. 10. How many on the bottom? 10 again. So how many do we have in all on a number rack? Got it. It's a famous double. 10 and another 10 gives us 20. Okay, so we're going to be making use of this number rack pretty soon. First, I'm going to show you some pictures that might look sort of like a number rack. Here's the first one. Oh, we have a train, and it's a train of kids. And this train, look at that. Does it sort of look like something to do with the number rack? Huh? It's kind of like one row of the number rack. So how many kids are sitting here on this train looking at ya? Well, instead of going 1, 2, 3, 4, I could just say 5. Whoops, I didn't mean to write through you. Hold on there a minute, buddy. I will erase. Sorry, didn't mean to write over you. I was looking to say, well, instead of counting one by one, I just know that this is how much right here. 5. Just like on the number rack, right here, the number of red beads is 5. So I can just say I have 5 and some more. How many more? 3 more. So I could just count on 5, 6, 7, 8. Or maybe you just were like, well, the whole thing is 10. And if I take away 2, 10, 9, 8. I'd be at 8, right? There are 8 kids on that bus. Let's take a look. Well, it's not a bus, the train. Let's look at another train. Here we have how many on that train? I could count it one by one, or I just know that chunk is what? 5, right? How many more till we'd have a full train here? We would need another 5 to give us our full train of 10. Okay, let's look at another train of children. What's going to happen in this one? Oh, okay, say that number in 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Did you have to count by ones? I could look at this chunk, know that that's 5, and 5 and 1 more would give me 6. Awesome. And how many more would I need to have a full train of 10? Well, it shows it right here. I would just need 4 more kids to make that a full train of 10. Let's check out one more train of children. Oh, did you see it? Do you know the number already? I showed you the top of their heads. In 3, 2, 1. Oh my, what happened here? It's not just a single train. This is called a double-decker bus. Have you ever seen one? Double-decker bus, they are out there. They're real. There's people that's sitting on the top, and people sitting on the bottom. Whoa, 2 levels on a bus. Now, how many do we have on the top of this bus? Well, we have cha-ching 5 and 3 more. Oh, there's 8 on the top. And how many on the bottom here? Instead of counting one by one, did you get it? 5. There are 5. So we really just need to add 8 and 5 together. So how could you add that together? There are different ways of figuring that out. Did anyone notice that right here is one big chunk of how many kids? 5 and 5, which is 10. And then there's just 3 more. So 8 and 5 is really the same thing as 10 and 3 more. Right? Look what happened. The 8 went up by 2 and the 5 went down by 2. And 10 and 3 is easier for me to do in my head. 13. Cha-ching! 13 kids on that double-decker bus. Now what if we stray away from the buses and the trains and we just see, boom, a number rack, right? A drawing of a number rack. But now there is a shade to say, oh, some of them are hidden. So we're going to have to look over here and say, okay, how many do we see? Well, we have that chunk right here of those red beads. In this case, they're gray. And that's 5. Oh, this is a famous one. We've been looking at this one over and over and over. And we have 3 more. So 5 and 3 more would give us 8. So there are 8 beads being shown. So over here, is that what I should write, is 8? No, because look at what it says. There are, beads hidden. So if 8 beads are shown, how many are hidden? Let's take a look at an actual number rack and try this out. So if I pull over 8 beads, 5, 6, 7, 8, whoosh, how many would be still hiding, waiting to be used? 2. Because 8 plus 2 gives you 10. So instead of writing 8, I'm going to write 2. Okay, let's try a little more challenging of a problem. Let's take a look at this one. Whoa! So we're still trying to figure out how many are under here. But now, do you notice? I have some on this side and I have some on that side. So how many do we see over here? The full 5. How many over here? 2. Well, 5 and 2 together is what? I could start at 5 and count on. 5, 6, 7. So I am actually seeing 7 beads, which means how many would be hiding? If you want to, you could use your number rack and make it look just like that. So I had 5 being shown, and then I had 2 being shown over here. So I'm going to move these guys. I had 2 being shown over here. And this part is the part that was hiding. So there's my 5, there's my 2. How many are hiding in here? Well, if I go back to my picture, 7 plus how many more does it take to get to a full 10? 7, 8, 9, 10, 3. Well, if I go to my number rack, is that what's hiding under here? Let's check it out. Oh, 1, 2, 3. 3 are hiding. Awesomeness! Okay, I have one more thing to show you guys before we head out of here. What if we have our number rack and we're trying to use it to solve some addition problems? How could we do it? Well, if I have a problem, let's try a few problems. Let's try like 7 and 3. So I'm going to restart my number rack, refresh it, clear it all, and I'm going to glide over 7, 5, 6, 7. And I could go 7 and then add 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Bring it over. 7 and 3 more gives me a total of, oh my gosh, that's the whole row. 10. Awesome. Or I could pull over my 7 and then pull over 3 on the bottom. And then my total amount would be, how many total beads do I have sitting here? So I can go 7, 8, 9, 10. It's still 10. Okay? All right. Addition on the number rack. And a number rack sort of looks like a train and a bus and even a double-decker bus. Have fun adding it up.